Good morning from Growing Monarch Homestead. Hope you're having a great day. It's a windy day here in Lexington, Tennessee. But it's a little cooler, so that's good. Keeps the power bills down. So yesterday you saw I finally got that video posted, and I'm going to give you a little catch up on what's been going on. So I got these pots finally planted with herbs outside the front of the house. I'm doing these in pots. Because some of these I might be able to put back and save for the winter to be able to, obviously I'm going to definitely reuse the dirt, but so I have those planted. I have parsley, chives, rosemary, oregano, this one's basil, and this one is thyme. And I have soaked some asparagus to put out back. There's a few parsley seeds that are still in there because those did not germinate. So let's go on around back so you can see what we were doing out here. Meantime, I will let you know that we did go to see the gentleman about rams. I don't have expertise in animals, behavior, what's good, what's bad, I just don't. So I rely on other people, things I read. Unfortunately, you get a lot of mixed messages and things that you read. Nothing is concise. So, that being said, the rams looked good to me. They looked, for their age, to be in good condition. They looked like they had the right stuff. Let's go with that. The right stuff. So we did get 2, even though we're only getting 2 ewes. But we did that with anticipation of, once we decide the better personality, behavior, traits in the ram, pick one that is going to be our ram, that will be our breeder ram with our ewes. And that will keep us in meat, as well as hopefully create some sort of an income stream by turning around and selling a lamb for meat to the general public that they can slaughter themselves. Whether we'll do this up front, and then they will pay for the slaughter on their own property. We will not slaughter for anyone else but ourselves. That's the plan. So at this point, we don't even have a way to get it here, to get the rams or the lambs here. Not having any luck getting anything here, and they're bigger than, a dog crate would allow. So that should be interesting. Saturdays, volunteers, not so much. We have one very nice gentleman that's going to be coming from his work, from Carrie's work, and helping us, which is really wonderful, and I appreciate him very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you if you follow our channel. I'm still hoping to get some more help, because we have to get this fence up. Those rams were very energetic. He doesn't sit out and spend time. He doesn't bond. He has a large amount of property that they free graze on for the most part. He may have large paddocks he moves them around in, but for the most part, they just free graze. So, that being said, I'm still being bothered by a little bit of sneezy coughing stuff that was going on. There's no drippy noses or anything. He did have a few ewes in with the rams, and it was a very large flock that he brought in to sort through and show us. And he did run them pretty good, trying to get them in from that large pasture with a side-by-side, just kind of driving after him. And then once things calmed down and they weren't running, being ran, it stopped. So, but not knowing, I don't know enough about rams. And when you read about it, there's different things that it could be. And he does take care of them as far as making sure that his ewes are wormed, and especially around birthing times, I guess. He does give them I think it was tetanus or something. I wrote it down on a piece of paper, which I don't have with me right now, but I took some notes. They have good weight. Their eyes were pink, which is what I was told. Pink means, they don't have a large worm load, which is good. Now from what I was learning, it's worm them quarterly, naturally. So that's what I'm going to go to once they get here. Again, like I said, we have to get this fence up. We have to get them in the electrics. They're used to electric fencing, but electric fencing in a paddock and electric fencing that is way out, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm hoping that I can find somebody who has a small cattle style trailer that we can put smaller animals in at some point for us to own. But right now I'm just looking for somebody so we can get these sheep here. So if anybody knows of anybody around this area who has one that might let us loan it, that might loan it to us for those 2 opportunities to get them back here, that would be lovely. We have a truck. We don't have a heavy duty truck, but we have an F-150, I think it is. So I think it's like 3,000 pound towing capacity or something like that. We've pushed it. So anyway, that's the story about the rams. They are coming on Sunday, one way or another. So again, when we go to pick them up, I will be watching them again. If it seems like it's gotten worse, I'm going to ask the man for a refund. I've got a receipt. We'll see. He seems like a decent man. He seems like he's been doing this for a very, very long time and knows his stuff. So, and he came very highly recommended as having a really good flock. So things happen though, I don't know. We shall see. Now we are going to plant these asparagus in what I'm going to call the unmarked row because I don't have a marker for them. I don't have any more Brussels sprouts. I haven't seen anything come up in this line, but I don't have any, so I'm just leaving it. Whatever happens, you gotta do what you can do. So it's already been watered this morning, so everything should be nice and wet and soft and easy to plant in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be spending the rest of my afternoon inside, kind of taking it easy. I'm not sweating it off today because tomorrow is a big day, getting these fences done. I may be a manpower person, so I need to save up as much energy as I can. Also, I planted in these pots all around the outside here. Most of this is butterfly attractors. There is some lemon balm, some dill, some cilantro, horehounds, lemon balm. Oh gosh, all kinds of good stuff up here that's planted in those pots in the semi-shade, because I was told that it got too hot for the person I got them from. He had planted in them and they just seemed like they got too hot, so I kind of put them back so they'd be semi-shaded. They'll get at least 6 to 8 hours of sun as the sun comes up and over, so that's good. My blueberry plants are doing good. They've got berries on them, but obviously they're not going to be good to eat right now. I got a little surprise this morning, which you'll see in the thumbnail, that I found. I did find berries, which I've never really seen strawberries when they've been really super small, so I didn't know. There's also some growing out on where the fence line is going to be out further. So we definitely have strawberry plants. People plant those asparagus so I can get inside and do a little instructions and putting something together that I received in the mail. The chickens little baby chicks are doing fine in the brooder, and so we shall see you later. I think I'm going to be cooking some rabbit of some kind tonight. I cooked rabbit in a while. I went through my freezer and I was like, wow, we need chickens in the freezer bad. So I will let you go for today, and if I can grab the camera and bring it out during fence installation and the helper or helpers that come are okay with being filmed, I will do that as well. And you'll definitely be around for the ram pickup. That will probably be a very interesting video. Hope you tune in. So sometimes that feeling that you get that nags at you, you have to listen to it. No rams. No rams from this particular person. It is confusing when you're going on advice from different people, from the internet, and until we are better versed and maybe get some sort of mentorship that we really can trust, which I do trust the mentorship that I'm receiving from the Polsky Farms. Not that I didn't trust this man, but he did say that he just wasn't able to spend as much time with them as he has in the past because of his health. That was a factor for me. He is not interested in having them checked by a vet. It would cost him $100 a head plus transport. So he says nothing's wrong with his lambs, and I don't know, but I have to follow the nag in my soul. So we are getting a full refund, and we are back on the search for rams. So that gives us a little less pressure to get this fence done, especially if we don't get any help. So yes, I'm a little emotional about it. This is hard because the dogs, you jump, you make a decision, you plan, and then you just get that feeling, that nagging feeling. You're not going to be able to handle this. It's going to be too much. It's not going to be the right fit. Don't go this direction. And you have to listen. You have to listen. So I know I've disappointed some people because of it, but you have to listen. You have to listen. So that's the update on the rams. And if any of y'all know of anybody with a really good herd that has a really low worm, I mean, you know, good shape, you know, I would appreciate if you would get in touch with me through Going Monarch or our Facebook page. You know, instant message me. You know, we're in Lexington, Tennessee, so yeah, that's the update, folks. I'm going to get back to my construction. I really haven't started because I've been not inundated, but overwhelmed. So yeah, I should be able to let that go now and move on. So thanks again for watching and going with us on this journey.